Meanwhile, you mentioned that vice presidential debate the other night where Kamala Harris was pressed on the Biden-Harris ticket and what their intentions would be should they win the presidency to do with the Supreme Court. She was pressed and did not provide an answer. Joe Biden has further been pressed on the issue. Here's his latest response to that.
They'll know my opinion on court packing when the election is over. Now, look, I know it's a great question, and I don't blame you for asking it. But you know, the moment I answer that question, the headline in every one of your papers will be about that. Other than focusing on what's happening now.
Senator, you'll know my opinion on court packing when the election is over. So you have to elect Joe Biden to find out what his intentions are with the Supreme Court. This piece in The Atlantic by Emma Green takes on that response and says this. I'll read it to you. Maybe the Biden team thinks court packing is a distraction from the fight over Barrett. Maybe the question is still unresolved within the campaign. Whatever the reason, if Democrats win big in November, court packing will be an urgent and live question that Biden and Harris will have to take on within their coalition. Evasion isn't a good enough answer. What is your response to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris continuing to dodge that question?
Let me tell you what I think is obvious to the American people. Mr. Biden is a tool. Bernie Sanders is the oracle. Mr. Biden is the nominee, but Senator Sanders is the head of the party. I believe Mr. Biden has promised Senator Sanders that Mr. Biden, will pack the court. But he doesn't want to say that because he knows undermining the independence of the United States Supreme Court and essentially destroying it is not popular with the American people. So Mr. Biden has adopted this, if I told you what I'm going to do, I'd have to kill you. Why is he doing it? Because he can. Many members of the press are letting him get away with it. Contrast this to 1992, the way the press treated Bill Clinton. Remember when Bill Clinton was asked about marijuana? And he said, well, I puffed, but I didn't inhale. The media chewed him up, spit him out, and stepped on him for trying to have it both ways. But they let Mr. Biden have a pass.
Senator, before you go, I'd like to turn our viewers' focus to the side of the screen where you see Hurricane Delta heading towards the Louisiana coast. How is your state preparing for this? And what are your expectations for Delta, Senator?
Oh, Sandra, you know, if 2020 ever slows down, I'm going to get off and walk, you know. 6 weeks ago, Hurricane Laura hit us full in the face. Now Hurricane Delta is going to hit us full in the face. Our first concern is loss of life. You know, the most important things in life aren't things. You know, it breaks my heart. I don't know why bad things happen to good people. We're as ready as we can be. But you know, Louisianians, I mean, our motto is, you know, knock us down 7 times, we'll stand up 8. And we'll deal with it. But you know, it just breaks my heart.
Our best to the people of your state as they brace for that hurricane as it makes its way, potential landfall later on. Senator Kennedy, always appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra.
Right.